Yeah, sure, mate. I'll grab a pint. Surprise me. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming out to our promotion party. We're all very, very excited here at Walsall about this achievement. And, Lavery, I told you, mate, no double fisting. One drink at a time, please. We're professionals. Unbelievable. All right, do we have any questions? Yes, it's Charlie Stiffbot on Walsall Times. Now, Aussie, you still need some points to secure promotion. Are you concerned about this apparent lack of focus at the squad? Yeah, look, I mean, I know I'm supposed to sit here and say it's not done until it's mathematically certain and all that kind of garbage, but let's face it, we need 1 point from 7 games. We are going up, I said, we are going up. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 12 as we follow in Dean Smith's footsteps. We're at Walsall in season 1 and we need 1 point today to seal promotion from League 2 up into League 1, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And yes, it's not mathematically done, but we're claiming it. It's done, and it will be mathematically confirmed this episode unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong. Let's have a quick look at the recap and see how we got into this position. You can see we are flying high, a little bit of a gap at the top of the league as well. So yeah, let's catch you up on what's happened since last episode. First off, we played Exeter City. We got the perfect start. Adobe smashing in his first Walsall goal after 15 seconds. James Clark added a second on the hour mark. And Kinsella picked out Cockerell Mollett to seal the points. Before Exeter got a stoppage time consolation. So there we go, a really good performance from us. Adebayo, I think it was the first time we started him this year, certainly in the league, and he was quite good, to be honest, really, really good. Got us off to the perfect start, we never looked back from there. A shame to concede the consolation goal late on like we did, but 3 points is 3 points, isn't it? Good to see us back to goal-scoring form as well, which is probably the most important thing, to be honest. The next game to catch you up on was against Mansfield Town. Adebayo and Danny Redmond combined for the opener. And Adebayo pounced on a loose ball to double our lead moments later, before adding to his tally for our third. Mansfield pulled one back in first half stoppage time, but Colin Lavery smashed in our fourth with 15 to play, and then slid in for our fifth late on. So there we go. Apparently we'd saved all our goals up for the end of the season here, because we are free scoring right now, 5-1, and Adebayo and Lavery up top really look like they're developing a nice little partnership for us. It makes me wonder why we didn't play Adebayo all season, to be honest, but Redmond with a really good goal to open it for us, and as I said, the two strikers getting a double each. Yeah, just a really, really good performance. I don't really understand what happened, to be honest. We did do a sort of a week of attacking training, and I don't think that would have made that much of a difference. I don't know if it's just not being in the cup and being able to field the strongest team available to us, if that's what made the difference. But yeah, 8 goals in 2 games. Where has that been all season? Final game to catch you up on is against Oldham Athletic. Alfie Bates gave us the lead, but Oldham pegged us back immediately. But Colin Lavery sealed the points before half-time. So another good performance this one. Obviously not quite the goals, but Bates and Lavery again with the goals for us. They pulled us back straight away, but you know we went and got the lead back before half-time and then just kind of saw it out. So a good performance again. A game that we deserve to win, so it's good to actually then go and win it. And yeah, you can see the league table there. We are high flying right now. Forest Green have dropped a couple of results. You can see that they drew with Leyton Orient and they lost to Morecambe, who we've had a hard time against Morecambe as well, despite them being sort of right down towards the bottom of the league. But that's where we stand now. A little update on Brentford. And we can see the best chance we have of getting the Brentford job anytime soon is if their manager is poached, because he is not getting sacked, certainly this season. To think he was very insecure at the start of the year, and look at them now on top of the championship. So, yeah, settle in. Walsall is going to be our home, and I'm glad it is, to be honest, for the next little while here, because I'd like to see exactly how far we can take this team. So let's go and have a look at what we're up against here. We are playing Mansfield first up today, and the second game is against Swindon, is it? Yeah, against Swindon. But hopefully we'll get the job done here, and then we can just focus on trying to win this league title. So, Mansfield are a Gary Bowie coach team. You can see we are the favourites. Mansfield is sitting down there in 13th, so sort of stone deadstone, whatever the word is looking for. They're in the middle of mid-table. Gary Bowyer Bowyer, I should say, is a there you can see there, a decent manager. Excuse me, a balanced, direct style of play. We're expecting something along the lines of this sort of formation against us. We can see here their defeat to Salford City. They're quite narrow, both in the way they attack and the way they defend. So hopefully we'll be able to get down the sides of them. This is the team that we are sending out, and this is the formation that we've been playing. There's a few changes here just for match fatigue players. So Liam Roberts is in goal. It's Corey Roberts and Clark. It's the first time we've partnered them in defence, so it'll be interesting to see how they get on. Kinsella down the right, Sharon, and CCM, Cockerell Mollett down the left. We're going to go with Guthrie, Bates, and we're going to try Perry Moss in a deeper midfield role here. I've tried him as a striker. He didn't work. He can play as a number 10, but I just want to see him a little bit deeper in midfield and just try and get a sense this season of exactly how we want to mould him to be a player for us. Adebayo and Candlin go up top. Haven't played those two together maybe at all, but Lavery's on the bench as he's match fatigued. So let's see how the two youngsters do up top. So never mind, they're coming out in a 4-4-2. Willie Tomlinson, now we had him at Barla Town for a while, didn't we? So there we go, familiar name if you follow along with the Barla series. What do we want to say to this? He was a massive flop at Barla, so hopefully he's going to do something similar for them here today. Stuart says go out there, prove a point. All right, boys, just keep the run going. All we need is a draw and we can still promotion. But really, we've got to be looking at the title at this point as well, don't we? You know, I think, was it 7 points we're clear? That is looking very, very doable for us now as well. Now, one thing that, if you are new to my series, that you may not be aware of, and I should have mentioned last episode, but I completely, this end of the season sneaking up on me, is we do have a Viewers Player of the Year that we award at the end of season awards. So, nominations in the comments, guys. Who has been your favourite, or who do you think has been our best player this season? Let me know. Then we'll have some nominations that you guys can vote on next episode. And then we'll have the end of season awards after that, of course. So, yeah. Speak now, forever hold your peace, but who has been your favourite Walsall, your favourite Saddler of this past season? Here we go. If they come back on YouTube and stop scoring goals, I will be annoyed. Guthrie with the corner, it's headed away, he picks up the loose ball. Back in, back post, it's there. Oh, it's a stunning effort from Corey Roberts, was it? A rocket, but unfortunately, no good. Hit the post, or the outside of the post, maybe the side netting. Difficult to tell. But here we go. All right. You knew this was going to happen, didn't you? We come back on YouTube and we start to crap the bed again. Unbelievable. What was my Team Talks tool the other day? Or yesterday, I should say, when I was playing through. I don't understand why all of a sudden we're not playing well. Alright, let's just try telling them off and see what happens. The next thing we can maybe look to do is push Perry Moss forward. Is there? I wonder if there's a little bit of pressure on them because the promotion is on the line here. Let's give it maybe a calm down then, if that's going to help them. Let's get... that's not what I wanted. Pause, please, game. Let's get Perry Moss forward. I cannot believe that this is happening time and time again. As soon as we come back, they just stop scoring. Cockerell Mollett's not having a good game. Actually, let's get Pring on for him. Liam Kinsella's not having a great game. We might take off Guthrie, who just continues to let me down. I cannot wait to get him out of the club, honestly. He's on $2,000 a week as well, I think. It's going to be a really, really just a nice thing to get him out the door. And if we can get Sinclair out with him, the bearded wonder, then that'll be even better. Kinsella is not having a great game in midfield. Here we go. Can he knock in a bit of quality for us? Back post. It's there, and it's off the line, off the bar, was it? And are we going to get caught on the break here? That would be outrageous. We don't deserve that. And Pring has done amazingly well. And I tell you what, Candlin's done well to keep possession there for us as well. And flanks isn't working. Let's try the middle. Higher tempo. Be expressive. Come on, boys. Do something, please. We really haven't created anything, have we? The chances that we've seen from us have been from set pieces. Oh, we get to see another. I'm really sorry, guys. This is unbelievable. We were free scoring in between episodes, and suddenly we've come back and they've got YouTube fried again. Here we go with Bates. Crossfield ball there for Pring in some space. What can Pring do? Can he get a cross in? He goes himself, and that is outrageously bad. Come on, boys. Come on. Here we go. Can we get a stoppage time winner? Bates. It's there for Sharon. Sharon! Oh! Disallowed! Off! That is unbelievable! Oh, it's number 11. It's Adebayo, and oh, that is outrageous. Well, we're going up, but it's a 0-0 draw, and it should have been a wonder goal from Sharon to seal it in style. Unbelievable. That is unbelievable. So Mansfield hold out for draw. We've secured a playoff spot. Apparently we haven't secured promotion because my maths has let me down. That's unlike me, isn't it? Another $500,000 coming up there for the Rico Henry deal, which would be excellent. But yeah, we apparently, I've miscalculated, which isn't surprising to be honest. But we are now 17 points clear with, now there's 6 games to play. It's a 46 game season, not a 45 game season, you moron Aussie villain. So we need to basically make sure that, well, if we draw our next game or win our next game, then we will be up. So that's against Swindon Town. We'll be back for that. Alright, we have our youth intake, and I feel like I'm slightly disappointed by it, but there's a couple of guys here that aren't too bad. We haven't had the trial game yet, so that'll probably help us determine a little bit better who's good and who's not here. We've got poor Kawiza, I guess you'd pronounce that, attacking midfielder. It says he can play wide right. I'm not sure that he can, not with that dribbling and crossing. But anyway, he's at the club. We've got Ayman Mashali, an Egyptian. He has decent free kick taking. He's a decent tackler. Is maybe a ball winner in there. Yeah, but again, I'm not completely sure. Jackson Pembridge, a central defender. Yeah, I'm a little bit underwhelmed by this, to be honest. And Martin Beard is a potentially 3-star goalkeeper. But again, the level that we're at, we're going up a division next year, more or less, anyway. So I'm a little bit disappointed by it. I do like to, of course, name these guys after my Patreon supporters. There's a link down to my Patreon in the description if you're interested and want to have a look at that. If you already are a Patreon supporter and there's someone here that takes your fancy, let me know through Patreon, and we'll look to get those guys renamed. But yeah, but there we go. Anyway, that's the youth intake. Alright, let's try this again, will we? We are at home this time. We are the favourites to play Swindon Town. Swindon Town are there in 6th, so this is going to be a tough game for us. And you may notice Forest Green is playing Cheltenham. So either 2nd or 4th has to drop points here, which will be a nice bonus for us. Yeah, and if we win, then we will be champions at this point anyway. So let's hope that we can get this done this time of asking. Richie Wellens is their manager. He's been giving it to us in the press, saying that we're overachieving. It's down to other teams' complacency, not because we're good. So hopefully we can show him exactly how good we are here. So we can see his stats there. They're a balanced, standard playing style. We are expecting them to come out in this sort of a formation. So sort of one of our formations that we can play, but not the one we are going to be playing. We can see there they very much focus themselves around the center of the park. We can see there their passing network and their key passes as well. And this is a team that we're sending out. Having seen that heat map, we'll defend narrowly, I think, in this one. Well, it's a good team, this one. It's Roberts in goal. It's Jules and Clark, our first choice duo back in the middle. Facey, who has signed a new contract. He was up at the end of the year. I've decided to keep him on for next season as well. So he's going down the right. Cockrell Mollett down the left. Kinsella comes in to play the halfback role. Sharon is off on international duty, so we don't have him available for this one. It's Bates, it's Redmond, and Willis, who is one of the youngsters that is coming along very nicely for us. He comes in to play the deep line playmaker for us. Adebayo and Lavery, they've been fantastic up top as a duo. Let's see if they can do it on YouTube. Alright, here we go. Everybody is lining up as expected. So that's good to see. We should challenge them to go out there, prove a point. We can still promotion. Let's go out there and impress me. Let's try that. And then some calm, we have faith. Hopefully it's not going to put too much pressure on them, but, you know. Here it is. This is hopefully the moment where we say goodbye to League 2 officially, and we look to welcome our return to League 1 after just a season. Let's not forget the club was relegated from League 1 last season in real life, so it would be a nice achievement to bounce back, especially given we were expected to sort of be upper mid-table, sort of just outside of the playoffs. So if we can get it done, it would be really, really nice thing. Long throw there for Lavery. Can he find Adebayo in the middle? He goes beyond that to Cockrell Mollett, and Callum Cockrell Mollett gives us a 16th minute lead. And we're 1-0 up, and we've scored a goal on YouTube. Hallelujah, we've scored a goal on YouTube. We'll tell him to concentrate. And as things stand, we are getting promoted. And let's hope we do, otherwise this has been a big waste of an episode to come back for, hasn't it? But there we go, not the best goalkeeping we'll ever seen. But Cockrell Mollett, 7th goal this season for the fullback, not too shabby indeed. Lavery did really well there to pick him out as well. And yeah, let's see if we can go on with this now. Come on, boys. Come on. We've got a couple of bookings in the sort of defensive side of things, which isn't ideal with Kinsella and CCM, but so far, so good. Demand a little bit more here if we can. Boys, can we get a second goal before the break? It doesn't... Oh, wait. Maybe we can. Can we win this ball back, or are we going to get pegged back? That would be just like us, wouldn't it? Donahue has it there. Back to Doherty. And forward come Swindon Town. Facey wins it nicely, celebrating his new contract. Infield there to Redmond. What can Denny do? Go on, Denny boy. Go on, Denny boy. He goes on a run. He slips it through for Colin Lavery. And Colin Lavery's offside. Oh, I'd like to have another look at that. How we're not going to get to see it. It must have been close. It looked like they timed it perfectly. Another cross into the box. Willis should pick that up. Back to Kinsella. Oh my gosh, Kinsella! What a strike from him! That's got to be 35 yards out. We've just seen goal of the season, almost certainly. Liam Kinsella in first half stoppage time. He's hit that from Wolverhampton. What a strike from Kinsella. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous from Liam Kinsella. Wow, what a goal. It's 2-0 to Walsall. And that was impressive. I cannot believe that's just happened. All right, boys, do not get complacent. Let's get back out there. Let's see out this game and let's get promoted. That was one of the best goals I think I've seen in a very, very long time on Football Manager. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Go on, Kinsella. All right. Looks like we've got an early highlights where we don't start with the ball. Can we win this back, please? Ball around the top there. Maybe we need to defend a little bit more width, having seen that. We've got away with it. But just wonder if they're going to try and get down the sides of it. So we'll expand the way we're defending. Maybe they've made a change at halftime there. Let's demand a little bit more. And hopefully we don't see any more from them. Here we go. Attacking start of the highlight for us anyway. Not the best throw. Cleared away. It's a loose header there. Shoot, Kinsella. Shoot. Redmond back to Kinsella. Line that up, mate. Have it. He goes across field this time for Facey. Facey gets into the box. Good ball across. It's dangerous. Lavery back to Redmond. Redmond. Oh, is that taking a deflection? No. The arrogance of Kinsella to shoot from where he was with that goal as well. Absolutely outrageous. Here we go again on the hour mark. Willis has it. Back to Cockerell Mollet. In there for Willis again. Look for Kinsella. He's in space. Shoot, mate. Shoot. He chips it in. It's Facey forward. Facey for Lavery. And Colin Lavery sticks it away. His 17th of the season. It's 3-0 to Walsall. And we are now going up. That, I think we can confirm. We're not going to throw away a 3-goal lead in half an hour. Surely not. Kinsella, nice ball there to Facey. Facey, great first touch. Great second touch. First time finish from Lavery. That looked like football. One touch stuff. Brilliant from Walsall. 17th goal of the season for Lavery, and we are just flying high now, aren't we? Absolutely flying high. We might look to protect some of the guys on bookings here, actually, so let's get Cockerell Mollet off for Pring. Let's get Keith Keane on for Liam Kinsella, and Risers one for that Kinsella strike. I know I'm going on a little bit about it, but that was absolutely phenomenal. And in League 2, I mean, maybe the League 2 goalkeeper is, but I don't think there's a goalkeeper in the world that would have stopped that. It was an absolute rocket from, it had to be 35 yards out, 40 yards out. Absolutely ridiculous. But there we go. We're closing it down now. We are about to be officially promoted out of League 2, back up into League 1. Well done, Walsall. We've done it. We're being promoted. A really, really good performance. It's about time we put in a good performance in a league game on YouTube as well, because that's been a long time coming. Well done, boys. Just well done. So there it is, it's official. Walsall promoted to Sky Bet League 1. We celebrate promotion, and well, it's just a happy day, isn't it? Initial budgets for next season. We've got a little bit of money to spend, which is nice. 52 grand. Now, how's that compare to what we have this season? Our wage budget is oh, it's gone up, hasn't it? So we were right on the wage budget. So it's gone up about 20 grand a week. So that's not bad, actually. That's really good. We can work with that. I'm praised by the board. Thank you, board. That's greatly appreciated. Facey really did celebrate that new contract in style, didn't he? What a performance that was from him as well. And if we go and have a quick look, it's even better because Cheltenham beat Forest Green, which means not only did we get promoted, which would have happened anyway if we won, we now have a 8-point gap over Forest Green, and we can wrap up this title very, very soon. So that's what we'll do, is we will be back next episode for hopefully a title celebration, probably against Plymouth or Grimsby. I'll have to actually sit down and work out this time properly when we can come back in it. But we'll be back when we have a chance to wrap up the league title. So that's all for next time, guys. Don't forget, leave your nominations for your players of the year, and we'll vote on that next episode. Until then, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been Aussie Villain. Enjoy promotion, and I'll see you next time, hopefully, to win the title. Take care.